Hey guys, welcome back to another art video. Today I'm going to show you how to paint pine trees. And we've been working on this painting for quite some time in a couple different other scenes where we did mountains, skies, ground, and all that kind of stuff. Now to show you how to paint these pine trees right there. They're super simple, nice and small, and the more of these little things you learn how to do, the easier it gets, and you can make a whole bunch of these landscapes really quick. Like I've been making these a whole bunch of these things. There's just tons of these things in my hand here. Keep practicing because different compositions work out better than others. I didn't even get a pine tree in that one. The paintings you're gonna see. This one, it's got 5 trees in it. That one has got 3, and this one with 2. Try different compositions out. You never know how they might look like in the pictures that you're using and how the space works. Typically, most of my little paintings, I put a tree on each side or at least a couple on each side to kind of frame the edge of your artwork. But you know, I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to show you how it's done. It's super kind of simple, and the first one maybe isn't going to be the best one you ever do, but everyone after that gets better, and you got to make a bunch to get really good at it. So keep watching, keep practicing, keep learning. You got this. Enjoy the video. All right, guys, here we get started. I like to use a flat brush, and you can see how I get it so it's very sharp edged. And I start with that straight line. It kind of gives me an idea where that tree is going to go. It doesn't make or break the idea of having a tree in there, but it gives me an idea where that tree is going to go. And I'm using just the very corner edge of that brush to start off at the top, and I never go to the very top of it. I want that point to be sharp up there. And I want to make sure my pine trees stay fairly thin. We don't want them to go out too far too fast. So then I just kind of go back and forth a little bit from one side of the tree to the other as I work my way down. The farther I go down, the more I'm pressing that brush into the paper or canvas. So as you can see right now, it started out light, it gets wider, I'm pushing more of that bristles into the paper. And that allows it to get a little bit wider and more tree-like. Be careful to not go too far out too fast, otherwise it will not look like a pine tree. Once again, the top is super thin. Slowly work my way down, going back and forth between both sides of the tree. That should look good right there. Now I'm adding in the highlights. Quick and simple, I'm putting white paint on top, and I'm trying to put it on one side of the tree that seems to get more light. And in doing this, it creates it more three-dimensional, a little bit more rounded, and a shadow being then cast on the other side. And a lot of times when I do this, I like to keep my shadows on the outside of my pictures. It creates a funnel to move your eye into the picture. Shadows move your eyes away from things, and the bright lights or the highlights bring your eyes back into it. So here we go. Those 2 trees done, third one. Now, when I start this one, you're gonna see I stop here in a second. Now, I could leave it just like that, or I can bring the tree farther forward, and boom, now that tree's sitting in front of that other tree. So I had a chance there to leave that tree looking like it was sitting behind the other tree a little bit. I decided to bring it forward. Get to play with the eye a little bit. So, keep watching the video, keep looking at this. Once again, I'm using the very edge of my brush as I push down, and then I go farther down and press more. But anyway, keep watching, keep looking, replay it if you need to. You'll do a great job. Keep practicing. One last thing. A lot of times when I'm painting these trees, I use that same black at the very bottom of it to kind of give a little quick shadow into the ground. Sometimes my paintings already have some shadows built into it. Today I didn't have that happen, so I thought I'd just take a little bit of my black that I had there, put a quick little shadow in there, and it grounds that tree so it looks like it's sitting there in front of you. If you don't have that shadow there, the tree's gonna look like it's floating and maybe a little bit lost in your picture. So find a way to get it grounded, add a little bit of shadow, a little something to hold it down to your painting. Doesn't take much, just a little bit, just like that.